So in today's blog help, we're talking about what to write about. This is probably the number one problem that a lot of people have, especially those in the network marketing industry, is like, what do I write about? Like, I understand I'm supposed to be blogging, but what do you say to people? And this was actually a question that came up with a friend of mine that just started in her network marketing company. She's like, I understand a blog is supposed to be like helpful, but I don't understand why blog and what the heck do I write about? Like, I don't know anything. I just started in with my opportunity. And I said, that's the best time to start blogging. It actually is like when you first get in, because what happens with your blog is content writing is easy. And I think that people should be writing about their companies in their own personal diary, kind of like their own personal journal of what they're experiencing. So when you start blogging, when you join a company, it actually is really beneficial for you. And not only is it in the content, but in what you're experiencing, what are some of your frustrations. It doesn't have to be all roses. Everyone thinks that, everything we do online is all roses and pretty. And trust me, guys, I've struggled plenty of times. I've tried to figure out what to write. I've, wondered if this is the right profession for me. I've sat and cried at night. There's all sorts of things that go on in the back of your mind that just, you're like, is this the right thing to do? But as a network marketer, truly the best thing you can do is like when you join a network marketing company, start blogging. Start talking about why did you join the company? What were some of the cool things that made you, take a look at it and join? What is your upline telling you? How are you translating that to your downline? What are some of the cool perks that you get by being in your company? What are some of the products that are out there? And you kind of become almost like the face of your company. And in that, you're getting out more content than most people are right now. So many people don't say anything about their company, and they're all about, well, I can help you build your business, and I can help you do that one. But I think, honestly, if network marketers came out and started doing a little bit more reviews, and and I'll tell you this right now, if your company doesn't allow you to say their name online, if they don't allow you to talk about who they are or what they do, I actually highly recommend you find another company to be in. Because in a world today, we are technology bound. We use social media for everything. What we did 20 years ago, network marketing, some of the base principles apply. It is a person-to-person business, but the internet has opened up doors that were never there before. It has allowed people to literally pick up their phone while they're talking to you, be like, oh, let me search that up on the internet. And then you're like, well, what do? Where do you send them, right? So having a blog allows you to send traffic to your blog. Having something to write about is basically journaling your whole experience with your company. What's good? What's bad? You know what? The more honest you are, the better you're going to find your following. Those people are going to niche into you and be like, wow, this person's totally dead honest about this. They're totally open to what's going on. And in that, guys, that is a huge piece of the puzzle that so many of us are missing as a network marketer. And you guys have got knowledge in your head. You're learning something every single day. You're developing yourself, and that's really why I say, what do you write about? You write about what it is you're going through. I mean, life is an experience. You can take journals. You can take webinars. You can take conferences that you go to. All those notes that you take, these can be turned into blog content. We look for something outside of us sometimes when we just got to look at what's going on in our life and just make it about what's going on. Tie it in, bring in those stories, make people aware of what's going on. Be honest, do some video, throw this on your blog. If you're not comfortable doing video, do a podcast. Podcasting is so easy. Go to Blog Talk Radio. It's absolutely free to be able to do a podcast. Take a podcast, put it on your blog. Talk about what it is, But here's my disclaimer real quick that I'm going to throw in here before we wrap this all up. At the end of the day, if you guys are in the health and wellness industry, don't make outrageous claims about these products curing you and helping you. Work within your company. If you're going to try to do your testimonial and it's really a strong, powerful testimonial that you want to use certain words, send that to your compliance. Get that reviewed first. Don't make outlandish claims. You're only hurting your company. If they get closed down, you lose a paycheck. So follow their guidelines. Work with your compliance, guys. I love my compliance with my company. We call each other, we text, we email, because it's only in the best interest of the company to work with them. They're not out to get you guys. They're out to protect the company so that you continue to get a paycheck. So if you're in the health and wellness industry and you've got a really strong story, a really strong testimonial, or you're just curious about what you should or shouldn't say, call them up. ask them the question. They're going to guide you in a way that's best for you and best for the company that you're working for. Guys, you're the promoter. Don't do anything to damage that reputation, okay? So is it easy to write content for your blog? Yes, absolutely. Is it going to take time? Sure. And how much time should you be spending on blogging? How much should you be blogging? Ideally, if you're treating this as a business, I recommend blogging daily. If you think that's too much and you can't handle that and you're just getting your feet wet, then at least doing it once a week, a minimum of once a week, is crucial. But guys, if you're going to treat this as a part-time business, it's always going to stay a part-time business. If you're going to treat this as a full-time income that you want to learn to replace, then you've got to take steps and get out of your comfort zone and start doing things that are going to help you get to that level of what you want. So content, in all actuality, is easy. You guys have publications in your industry. I'm sure your company sells you sends you magazines about what's going on, updates and so forth. Those can be contents that you write about, your opinion, maybe quoting some pieces in there. You go to webinars, you're going to training, so forth. As long as it follows into your niche, as long as you get really specific on who you want in your business and in your opportunity, you guys will find a lot of content in which to write about. And trust me, that content turns into some heavy advertising for you, and it's free because it stays on the internet forever. So that's really what do you write about? You write about what it is that you're going through, what's going on in your life, what's going on through your training, what are you learning, and you pass that information on, leave a legacy, and you'd be shocked at the visitors that start coming to your blog, start following you. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you got some value out of this, if this kind of hit home with you, leave your comment down below. And if you haven't already, come over to my blog at thechefkatrina.com, subscribe to my blog, and get these daily updates as I share with you the journey, the blessings, and the funds of being a network marketer online and the best marketing tips that I've discovered along the way. Talk to you soon.